I want you to try running me over.
What you're really gonna see is the Naki in action.
So it's like noise cancellation, but for your brain.
Technology needs to help people.
12% of all our users are women in perimenopause. They test oval daily.
I really wanted to make a difference in humanity and create a better way of being productive and contributing to society.
Many ask how fast technology is moving forward. At HumanWare, we ask what type of humans we will become because of these technological advances. CES is often about what's coming next in healthcare. So during our time here, we wanted to look closer at technologies designed not just for progress, but for people, and the innovations helping those who need it most.
Hi Joe, good to meet you today in the CES. What is Exto doing?
We are exhibiting two kinds of products. One is the materials handling products, and another one is the mobility products. We are a robotic company, so first we have all the all-terrain technologies and also the balancing technologies. We used to use those technologies on the material handling sectors, and since 2 and 3 years ago, we started to use those technologies for the mobility, so for the wheelchairs.
What are the special innovations on Exto's wheelchair?
So you just try this M4, right? This M4 series, it has seat self-balancing technologies. So when you are on the slope, you still get balanced. You won't fall. And you can start and stop at any time. Technology needs to help people. So that's why we want to use those technologies into the mobility sectors to help people with limitations to move around, to help them.
Hello Hans, could you tell us what does the company do?
The first application of our device is for stroke detection. If you have stroke, the longer you know about that, the more cell will die in the brain. So in the first 3 hours, if you do a TPA injection, your cell will be recovered faster in that sense.
What are the advantages of using TPOC?
That we are radiation free. The current technology is a CT, which is radiation, or MRI. Both CT and MRI, you have to do it at the hospital, and that takes time. And ours is a small, portable, lightweight device. We have this technology that is coming, and that will help people to live longer and healthier life.
Could you tell us what does this chair do?
This is a smart mobility device. We call it the EV1. I want you to try running me over. So just keep pushing forward.
Okay. It wouldn't move.
It doesn't let you hit me. Our 20 sensors come together to make this comprehensive point cloud map. Black dots are stationary obstacles, blue dots are feet, and purple dots are moving obstacles.
So what are the typical user case for this chair?
Since we designed it for everyone, it's really just about making mobility easy.
What else it can do?
You can select the location. All you have to do is to press and hold the button right here, and then it'll autonomously take you there.
So it's like an auto drive for the chair. Wow.
So registering waypoints are really easy. All you have to do is talk to the vehicle. You can say, hey, this is my kitchen. And it will set that as your kitchen. And then maybe you can head to your bedroom. And then you can be like, hey, EV1, I'm hungry. And it's going to interpret that and bring you straight to the kitchen.
So oval is the most simple way to track estrogen hormone changes in one drop of saliva. So basically, you need to open the device, put saliva here, close the device. 12% of all our users are women in perimenopause, like 42 to 55. They test oval daily for like 100 days in a row. So they know what to expect, what to wait, and what to do about it. And this, I think, amazing.
Could you tell us what are we looking at here?
So Naki Logix builds neural earbuds that serve as safe, non-invasive alternatives to brain implants for device control. The ability to command, control, and navigate your PCs, mobile devices, your entire connected world, hands-free, voice-free, and sometimes even screen-free.
Who is this device building for?
Our target audience are those within the accessible community, those who might be quadriplegics, amputees. Those have limited to no mobility from the neck down initially, just to provide a better way of being productive, not only at home and controlling your smart home, but also your laptop, computers and technical devices.
What are the advantages of this type of technology?
You could remove it. It doesn't require surgical insertion of any technology into the brain, yet it's still capable of doing many of the same things.
What inspired you to starting this technology at the beginning?
What really inspired me was the first time I met somebody who was a quadriplegic. It created this passion where I really wanted to make a difference in humanity and create a better way of being productive and contributing to society.
And then where you see the future of health tech is going?
A lot of technology is out there that I think allows people to do things, but you have to hit your head into pressure pads. You need to have devices in your mouth in order to do certain things. And I think that lacks dignity. They want to be able to interact with their technology just as inconspicuously as you do without having to draw attention to themselves in that way.
Sandy, could you tell us what we are about to see today?
What you're really gonna see is the Naki in action. What you're seeing there is the Dave Siegel is actually doing the control of the computer, and he's doing that completely hands-free, voice-free. There is no camera involved. It gives you the pixel level control and any application.
So you mean I can control Photoshop, Amazon, go online shopping, online gaming with a earplug?
Yes, that is correct. Dave, is it okay if you could show how do you browse Amazon? What really this gives is a human as a completely silent user interface and the freedom to operate devices.
Could you tell us what's behind us here?
This is a brain of your entire bedroom, smart bedroom, that could be connected to any type of IoT device that you have. These days, everybody has a smartphone, a smart watch, smart ring that measures all your health-related data, right? Our AI system will give you day-to-day basis solution based on how you felt during that sleep. The purpose of our product is we want to maximize the ability of smart device that you already have.
And where do you see the health tech going in the future 10 years?
I won't say it will be the number one industry entire world, but the pie of the market is definitely grow faster. So I'm really positive about the whole thing.
So Elimind is wearable neurotech that helps read the brain in real time and stimulate the brain to drive the brain from an awake state to a sleep state. This headband can put 76% of people to sleep in half the time, just using sound that is responding in real time to your own brain.
Why does it work?
We know that if we hit the brain with a sound pulse at a very specific moment in time relative to the alpha brainwave, we can maximally break apart that brainwave or disrupt it to drive the brain from wakeful patterns to restful. So it's like noise cancellation, but for your brain. So it nudges the brain into sleep. You won't rely on it from like as in a chemical dependency kind of way because it's non-chemical. It's literally just using sound.
Could you tell us why you founding this company? What is the passion behind this?
I was very interested in how we can achieve the same benefits of pharmaceuticals, but using non-invasive stimulation so you can get all the benefit of a drug, but without chemicals and without side effects. Sleep is just the beginning. We've also proved that Elimind can drive the brain into numerous other states. So you're going to be seeing a lot more from Elimind outside of sleep.
Hi Ryan, could you tell us what Link to Care are doing here?
We use this watch to collect your biometric data. We're about transforming the healthcare industry from a reactive model towards a preventative healthcare one. And the way we do this is by fusing Eastern medicine with the traditional Western aspect of medicine that is prevalent here in the US. We measure 38 different Western physiological indicators. This might include things like heart rate patterns, heart rate variability, sleeping patterns, activity levels. So these are things that you might find in other smartwatches on the market, but what makes our product unique is that we also have 18 different traditional Chinese medicine health indicators that relate to the health of your 5 major organ systems. So what we want to do is have a device that can track the functional health of all your organ systems so you can address them ahead of time before they develop into more serious issues.
Could you tell us what is Withing do?
Today we are announcing Body Scan 2, which is a brand new longevity station, and it's going way further than weight. Now it can really measure your health trajectory by all the 60 biomarkers you can measure with it. With the scale like that, actually, it can go way beyond weight. So the first key biomarker that we are assessing now. You can, just by stepping on the scale, you can have a hypertension alert. And as well going way further into the cardiovascular metabolic health. So now we can understand your heart age and your vascular age. And the last thing that's very important as well is how your nerves are responding. So basically right now with just stepping on the scale, you have a neuropathy measurement as well, where you can really assess how well your nerves are and basically prevent any pre-diabetic condition in a way to understand your health better. We also are launching services where you can directly connect with a clinician. So we launched a cardio checkup where you can send your ECG directly to a cardiologist, and in 24 hours you have a medical proof review of the ECG. So the idea is really to answer those questions, be connected directly in our app with specialists.
Our time at CES reminded us that real progress is measured differently, not by what's new, but by who it helps and what that means for the future of healthcare.
Thank you for watching this new episode of the HumanWare Project. So that we can bring more amazing content to you, please like and subscribe. Your support means the world to us.